Hey guys, welcome. It's your friendly neighborhood bee, and let's get started, shall we? From r/am I the butthole for making a stink at school and forcing the teacher to change my kid's math grade. My kid, who's in fourth grade, has been struggling in math. It's been an ongoing issue. This whole year, she has struggled with multiplication and division specifically. It's been a constant issue, and it got even worse when they moved on to multiplying and dividing with multiple digits. We've tried the school's tutoring, but overall, she's just not getting it. She doesn't get the method they're teaching. She gets it wrong about 80% of the time. It isn't easier, and it's just more steps. For example, multiplying, you break up the numbers, draw boxes, then multiply, and finally add them all up. I decided to teach her the way I learned, and she understands it. Homework is a million times easier because she can actually solve the questions. The issue is that my daughter had a math test last week and she came home upset. She got a 50% even though she got most of the answers right. She missed 2 out of 25 questions, so it should have been a 92. I had a conversation with the teacher, and it boiled down to she didn't use the method shown in class. I pointed out that the test had only said to show their work and not show a specific method. The teacher basically said, "That's too bad, and if it happens again, it will be a 0." I was fed up and went to the principal. I'll admit I made it a big deal because I think it's ridiculous that she got penalized for getting the answers right using a different method. It's math. You can solve problems in a lot of different ways. The teacher was brought in, she was forced to change my daughter's score, and they said it won't happen again. She can find the right answer any way she wants to, as long as she shows her work. The teacher was not happy. My wife thinks I was being a butt and keeps bringing it up. She says the teacher has other things to deal with, and I went overboard. Did I? It depends. It truly depends. If the principal is forcing the teacher to use that specific curriculum of doing the boxes, then yes, because then the principal is now being two-faced and going behind teacher's back and saying like, "Oh, well, for this student, you have to make an exception, even though I was on you about having to do the curriculum this way, and you can only do it this way." Then in that case, you are a butt. But I don't know. It depends. I understand wanting to have your child's back, but maybe it could have been more of a conversation with the teacher about, hey, my daughter needs more help. You're not helping her. My child just isn't getting it. You need help my daughter, please. But I understand wanting to teach your daughter in a different way in order for her to actually learn math. Because you're right. In math, you can solve problems in multiple different ways. But I understand wanting to be your child's dad and wanting to protect your child. But in this case, you might be just a tiny, incy, itty bitty bitty booty hole. Just a little one, just a tiny one. And I'm here every day, so make sure to like and subscribe. Next one. Am I the butthole for canceling my nephew's vacation as requested by their mom? My brother is divorced from the mom of my two nephews. It is mostly amicable, but sometimes stuff goes sideways. My brother has been depressed about his marriage ending the way it did. His ex, Fern, left him for a pastor from their church. Oh. I have been trying to help him as much as I can. My husband and I watch the boys so he can work. That sort of thing. He picks them up when he has done work and spends time with them on the weekends. I think he's doing his best. His ex has them in after-school care when she has custody. She also has us watch them on her custody weekends. She doesn't have extended family in our city. My husband and I don't mind, since our nephews are close in age to our kids, so they're a little pack of hellions together. Sorry for the long setup. Oh, no, it's fine. My brother finally started dating again. It had been 5 years and I'm ecstatic. His girlfriend, Donna, is a medical professional who makes a good living. She is pretty, smart, and very kind. We have had her over to the house, and she clearly adores the boys. They are very affectionate towards her and obviously comfortable with her in their lives. Donna and my brother have been together for over a year now. For spring break, the plan was for the four of us to take the kids to Orlando for the week. My brother had to switch things around with his ex to get that week's custody. It was all arranged. Then he had a work emergency. He's basically going to be at work for the next month. It has to do with what's going on in the oil business right now. Oh, yeah. We talked it out, and the three of us would be taking the kids. We communicated this to his ex. She went ballistic. She threatened to go to court if we took the kids out of state without their father or her. She wanted us to uninvite Donna and bring her instead. We offered a compromise. She could come along as well. She just needed to pay her own way. She did not think this was acceptable. She insisted on taking back her custody week. So, we canceled the boys' flights and park passes. Our kids now each get a bedroom in our suite. Donna is still coming with us since she had booked a week's vacation and loves Disney as much as we do. Now, Fern is very angry because she thought we would cave. She thought she was getting a free vacation or a child-free week. Now, she gets neither. She is called trying to change her mind, but we said that we would need legal documents granting us coverage. Oh yeah, paper trail. And she would have to cover the cost of rebooking the flights. Not all of it, just the difference between what we originally paid and the last minute flights she would have to book. Fern says we are punishing her kids for a miscommunication. I asked her, what did we misunderstand? She couldn't articulate what it was. My nephews are disappointed, but they know what caused the change of plans. They know their mom threatened to go to the cops and court if we took them out of state. They know she tried to invite herself along on our dime. They are also very angry at her and showing it. Fern said we are buttholes for just canceling the kids' vacation and not negotiating more. I don't think there was anything to talk about. I don't want to deal with the cops or court. She threatened both. We simplified our trip and we'll have a blast. And Donna agreed to watch the kids a couple of nights so that my husband and I could have some alone time. She's an amazing and loving woman who is a blessing for my brother. So I personally know exactly why things went down this way. And I don't think we are the buttholes, but Fern disagrees and thinks we acted too hastily. Who is the butthole here? Well, definitely not you. She threatened to give you a kidnapping charge and wants you to negotiate more. There's nothing to negotiate, sweetie. There's absolutely nothing to negotiate. You watch the kids for free during her custody week, and she didn't stop to think about that simply because she's jealous of her ex's new girl. No, 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 no. Also, you need to tell your brother that he needs to marry Donna because she is a gem. Donna is a gem. Oh my gosh. He needs to put a ring on it, in my opinion. So, anywho, not the butthole. Next victim. Am I the butthole for telling my wife to get a job if she wants us to subsidize the kids? Up until our youngest kid graduated from university, I worked crazy hours out of town to pay for everything. I worked 6 weeks on of 12-hour days. Then I would get 3 weeks off. That works out to about 56 hours a week if you average it out. I've been doing that since I was 35 years old. It allowed my wife to stay at home and take care of the kids and the house. We also used it to pay off our mortgage as well, but also new cars for cash whenever we needed it. I'll describe our budget so you guys can judge. After taxes, we used my take home to pay the mortgage and bills. We then paid into the kids' college funds, then into our retirement fund. Then we topped up our retirement account. We put money into our emergency fund. Then whatever was left, we split 50-50. Our tax refund was our vacation fund. Now I'm 55 and I'm tired. My body is beat and I need to slow down. Our kids are both through university, They both have their degrees and jobs. I did my part. The company I worked for had a job open for an office job. I applied and I got it. It's a 9 to 5 city job, 40 hours a week, better hourly rate, plus other compensation. However, it is a lot less money without the overtime. I was getting 44 hours a week of overtime. That's huge. But we have money in the bank, and I have an easy stretch until I retire. My wife, however, is upset. Both the kids are struggling. For the record, they live at home rent free, but they want cars and apartments of their own. They can afford that. They just won't be getting luxury cars and huge apartments. We no longer have a mortgage, and my wife and I are both driving vehicles purchased in the last 3 years, still under warranty. Our budget no longer has education funds either. We still have more than what we need, and my wife and I each have $1,000 each month to spend however we want. I'm saving up for a new garage. My wife has been giving hers to the kids. She's hinting that I should also contribute. No, continuing. I think I have contributed enough. I told her to get a job. She's only 46. She can go to work and give them her salary. I still provide housing and food for all of them, so she won't starve or anything. Her and the kids think that I'm being cruel, and one of the little poop stains said I was being lazy by cutting my hours so much. This is my hill to die on. I've done the hard work long enough. I want to enjoy my life. Am I the butthole for telling her to get a job and give them her money? No. No, you're not. I think you did your best to give your children the life that you probably didn't have, I think I can infer. And unfortunately, that turned them to entitled little poop stains. They're just entitled, and you said that they have their degrees and that they have jobs. Use them. If they can afford cars and apartments, then maybe it's time to leave the nest. Bye bye. Love you very much. Bye bye. So anyway, not the butthole. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.